Hello buddies, let's make scrumptious, oilless, fluffy, easiest and fail-proof plantain mosa or plantain puff puff. So this is very easy to make, and the best of it is that it's oilless and it tastes amazing. So relax and enjoy this video to the end, and believe me, you will love to make this over and again. So the first thing you need to do is you need just one overripe plantain. So this plantain should weigh about 143 or 44 grams with the skin or with the peel. Then you're going to peel off this plantain, transfer into your blender, add in some scotch bonnet, about 5 scotch bonnet or hot chili pepper. Then you add about 3 tablespoons of water and you blend. So after blending the plantain, you transfer this into your bowl. Now you're going to be adding 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Once you're done adding this all-purpose flour, you combine everything. Then you add extra half cup of all-purpose flour. Next, you go in with 1 teaspoon of your flavor. I used my milk powder flavor, half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of instant dry yeast. Next, I went in with some water. For this recipe, I use normal temperature water, your room temperature water, not hot water, not lukewarm water. So at first, I added half cup of water and I combined everything together, making sure that there is no traces of dry flour or anything anywhere around. I always like to use less water for my puff puff because it will always come out fine, smooth, and oilless. Unlike adding too much of water, if you add too much of water, it may become soggy and you may have a challenge, making the puff puff. So to combine everything thoroughly, I added extra 1 tablespoon of water. Then I went in with my hands to make sure that I beat in air into the batter. Then I wrap this up and let it proof for 50 minutes to 1 hour. So after about 50 to 60 minutes, I had something like this. Next, I had to use my spatula to break down the air, to remove the air from the batter, just as you see in the video. Next, I heat up my oil so that my oil will heat up to medium heat. Okay, the oil should not be too hot, should not be too low. Okay, but it should be heated up so well. To taste, you're going to drop a little bit of the batter into the oil. Once it springs up quickly, just this way, you know that your oil is okay. Now, the first thing I did, I tried to use my ice cream scoop for the first one. Just use the ice cream scoop just this way and scoop it into the oil. But before you do that, just reduce the heat of the oil just a little, not too much, just a little. Okay, so that the puff puff will not brown quickly on the outside and it will cook gradually. So once you reduce the heat just a little, you start scooping in the puff puff batter into the oil. Then let it fry gradually on medium low. Like you have to reduce it so that it not be too high, it will just be balanced. I don't know how to put it, George, but so you're going to fry this gradually for up to 3 minutes. Yes, up to 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, your puff puff should be ready. It shouldn't be less than 3 minutes and it shouldn't be more than 3 minutes unless you reduce the heat too much, which is supposed not to be. So after 3 minutes, your puff puff should be ready. You take it out from the heat. Now, for you to fry the next one, you have to make sure that you bring down the heat or the oil, let it cool down a little bit so that before you can place it back. This is to help or to make sure that the puff puff doesn't brown on the outside quickly without cooking in the inside. So this second one, I had to add in some chopped onions to it and combine. And also I decided to use my hands instead of the ice cream scoop. I apply some vegetable oil on my hands and then I use it to start scooping in this batter into the oil. And make sure you scoop it faster, or you have to be very fast so that all of them will cook or fry at the same speed or at the same time. So like I said, after 3 minutes on medium low heat, your puff puff should be ready and you take it out from the heat and you have your amazing, super delicious, oilless, smooth, round plantain Mosa or plantain puff puff. This is one of the small chops that are being served in Nigerian parties and get-togethers and all that. So I hope you'll be trying this recipe, and when you do, please don't fail to let me know in the comment section. I will turn that for you. Until then, see you guys in my next one. Please don't forget to share this video, drop your comment in the comment section. Also follow if you have not followed this page.